Hi guys, it's Lynn here. Hope you're having an incredible day. Now guys, it's a beautiful sunny day here in Northern Ireland in Belfast, and it's a lovely dry day, so that's a great opportunity for me to go through my carnivorous plants and give them a bit of a tidy up, because they're all slowing down now, coming into a bit of winter dormancy. As you can see, I have my Pinguicula Tina still in the most beautiful of amazing flower here guys, and it's in double bloom, which is wonderful to see. The old leaves are starting to die back now, and we have some of the butterworts that's obviously dying back, just the little growth there coming into rest there, and also some of the sarracenias all starting to die back now for the winter. I see the sarracenias are still sort of in active growth still for this time of year, but in case you know, it's actually the middle of November here if you're watching this video, and things are just sort of starting to slow down. But as you can see, the Venus flytraps are practically all dying back now, practically all gone there. There's the little tiny seedlings I've grown there, and but if I sound a bit blocked up, sorry guys, I'm still getting over this, a bit of a cold at the moment. Me and Hans have been dosed with a bad nasty cold, but we're on the mend, so sorry if I sound a bit Dalek like my voice. And some of the little sundews as well are sort of all dying back, and these are going to be taking up and removing all the dead outer leaves. And the reason why I'm doing that is if I leave them, sometimes I find, because they happen to be kept still moist, sometimes you get fungal problems and things with the carnivores, especially if they're going to be in the polytunnel. And I'm going to be removing the dead leaves, neatening it up a bit, and this prevents more chances of fungal getting in and things like that. So that's what they all look like now, a bit of a mess, as you can see. And I'm going to show you what they all look like when they've been pruned. As you can see, this little sundew has a wonderful long root here, so that's very, very nice and healthy. Now what I'm doing here, I'm taking a lot of these are the butterworts out of their pots, checking that the roots are all okay, then removing all the outer leaves there that are all dying back. And as I say, you don't have to do this, but I've done this because it helps to keep a bit of the fungal chances of fungal disease away. And then once they've been removed, I put them back gently into the pots again. Now just show you here what a Venus flytrap bulb looks like underneath. As I say, I'm taking these actually out of the pots individually and removing the dead dried up dying leaves back, and I just show you that's the bulb there. And this is what the plant goes back into for the winter when it goes dormant. A lot of people see their Venus flytraps going from this with the leaves, and they suddenly see them go all brown and then go back to nothing, and they think the plant has died. And I often get a few questions. I'm not an expert on carnivorous plants, so please let me know. I'm not an expert, I'm more of a cactus girl, but I do know that they do die back for the winter if the temperatures are kept cool enough. These are in the polytunnel, and as I say, they're successfully dying back so far. And what I do, and I did last year, is I remove all the dried up bits and I just leave the bulb, which stays green. But because the bulb is actually underneath the soil, it looks like the plant, people think the plant has died, when in fact it's just rested, and then it grows back again from the bulb in the springtime and through to the summer, and it has loads of fresh lovely new leaves and traps again. Now with the sarracenias, a lot of the old dead stems can easily just gently tugged away from the base and pulled away like so, as you can see there, or you can either cut them as well. And as I say, I like things tidy, and that's why I like to give everything a good old preen, remove all the dead heads and everything like that, and the dead stems. But carnivorous plants do, if you leave them, they do just die back into the soil. But as I say, I always prefer to remove all of the dying stems back, because not only does it look nicer, but it does help to prevent the fungal infection growing on the leaves and stems, which then can rot the plant. So I just think it's much easier to do this. to show you what often happens, because the pictures contain water, obviously fluid that they store to capture their prey, as in this one. Because it's leaning down, it's just leaked out there. So it's quite remarkable how to show inside that picture how the bug lands, falls in, collects it, and it takes the nutrients that the bug drowns in this picture, and then over the days, the weeks, and even months, it will consume the body of the insect through the water where it drowns in and consumes its fluids. Ooh. It's pretty much all done now. Nice, no dead and dying bits left over. It looks a lot tidier. And as I say, the Savanzinias are the only ones that are still sort of growing at the moment. Now guys, that's all the carnivores all neatly pruned and all ready for their winter rest. And as you can see, these are the little butterworts that, these are actually native to Ireland, by the way. These were gifted to me by my wonderful friend Shane Walsh. And they die back sort of for the winter. They go to a little rest down to the little bottom here into almost like little tiny rosette shapes. And wonderful to see. As you see, everything looks a lot neater now. And as I say, carnivorous plants, they sort of naturally go back to their own rest anyway. The stems die back, but I'm a bit of a tidy freak. And as you can see, I have all the labels going the right way. I'm definitely an OCD person. So guys, I want to send you loads of love, heaps of happiness, and tons of plant power, as always, from Ireland. And until the next video, guys, bye.